What's up, guys? My name is Bravo, and the Pokemon Presents has just ended, and it gave out a lot of new information that we're going to be getting pretty soon in Pokemon Scarlet and Violet DLC, which is the hidden treasure of Area Zero. And looking at all the stuff that was been revealed, we've been revealed a lot of things, and I'm going to be going over all of them. So no introduction with that. Let's just get right into it. So the first thing, I'm just gonna get this out the way. The first thing they told us about is an event that's going to be happening where you can redeem a code and you get Mew. You'll get Mew once you redeem this code. I think it's a Terra Normal, or you could change into whatever like Terra type you want, but either way we'll be getting a special Mew for the event, and there will be a Mewtwo 7-star raid event soon. I'm going to be making a separate video for that, so stay tuned. And yeah, like this would a Mewtwo raid is actually going to be really difficult because Mewtwo not only is a legendary Pokemon, but this thing has a lot of moves in its arsenal. And for people who doesn't know, Mewtwo had a raid back in Pokemon Sword and Shield where it was considered one of the most difficult raids, because whatever Pokemon you bring in, Mewtwo was programmed to have a counter move against it. For example, if you was to have Zacian, right, it'll end up having moves like Fire Punch or Fire Blast. If you had a Ghost type move, it'll end up having like Shadow Ball and all that stuff. So I don't know if they're going to do the same thing with this Mewtwo, because this is going to be in Terra raid instead of a Dynamax raid. So yeah, we're just going to have to wait and see. I really can't wait. They're also going to be giving us like like they're going to give us like rounds of other Terra raids. It's basically to help us out when the Mewtwo raid comes. So this is going to be a first wave. I think this is this week, and there's going to be a second wave next week. Then they're going to give out the Mewtwo raid for us to do. So yeah, stay tuned for the 7-star raid update of Mewtwo. Next up, I do want to talk about is the DLC for the part 1, the Teal Mask. Okay, I was about to say, why is it not loading? But I'm going to be talking about part 1, the Teal Mask, where it says explore Kitakami by orienting during your school trip. And there's also another one. If you look to the right, you see Ogerpon has a it looks extreme, it looks large this time. I think it's because of it terrestrializing. They did have something about a leak that was been going on with that, and oh my god, why is it taking, I don't know. Okay, my thing is crapping itself right now. Okay, sorry about that. I don't know why my internet just went out, but it just got back up. So let's continue where we left off. So it says explore Kitakami by orienting during your school trip. After arriving in Kitakami for a school trip in the hidden treasure of Area Zero Part 1, the Teal Mask, you'll get to explore the land's rich history by participating in an orienting activity. You and other students will be tasked with traveling the land in search of signboards that depict stories from one of Kitakami's oldest folktales. As you learn more about the history of Kitakami, you may even unmask its mysteries. Pun intended, because the legendary has a mask on. Kind of like Majora's Mask in a way. But yeah, they introduced us to a brand new character, Briar. I hope I got that name right. But Miss Briar is a teacher at Blueberry Academy, is in charge of the school trip you'll be embarking on. She'll visit your academy in the Paldea region to meet you before setting out. Briar has an extremely inquisitive okay, I'm sorry, disposition and shows a keen interest in a terrestrial phenomenon. She looks really interesting now that I'm thinking about it. So yeah, that's all they have for here. Let's go to Ogerpon now, the legendary Pokemon. Ogerpon has recently been sighted in this terrestrialized state in the hidden treasure of Area Zero Part 1, the Teal Mask, but its appearance seems to differ from that of most other Terra Pokemon. Exactly what sort of power this legendary Pokemon possesses is still unknown. So if you could look here, you can see like the picture of Ogerpon, how it just has the mask, and then when it terrestrializes, the mask like grows bigger and it like has like a different shape. It's crazy. I have a feeling its ability, because I don't think they showed us the ability for Ogerpon, but I think its ability is going to have something to do with terrestrializing into that form. Search for Pokemon to photograph in the Timeless Woods. I think this is part of, okay, so yeah, this is still part of Part 1. During your adventure in Hidden Treasure of Area Zero, Part 1, you will encounter Perrin, a young woman who is visiting Kitakami in hopes of encountering and photographing a certain Pokemon, which I'm guessing is either the 3 legendaries or the Ogerpon. You search for this mysterious Pokemon will take you into Timeless Woods, a place where the people of Kitakami really tread. With Perrin by your side, you'll be able to take snapshots of Pokemon in the area as you seek out the mysterious Pokemon together. And yeah, this is her. And oh my god, look at those shoes. She got the Kingdom Hearts clown size 13. Look at that. Oh my gosh, that is just wild. That is actually really hilarious. New ways to play in the land of Kitakami. And yeah, they show us like mini games that you could do. And they also give us something called the Roto Stick. It's basically a selfie stick, so we get to take like pictures better. And it also says sharing photos. You can even, and there's even Ninetales. So yeah, Ninetales, Munchlax, and Clefairy is revealed to be in part 1, which I'm really looking forward to because I really like Clefable in a competitive meta. So using that Pokemon again and I can terrestrialize it, it just makes things much more fun. So yeah, there's that. And now we're gonna get into the good stuff where it says enter the Blueberry League and take on Blueberry Academy's Elite Four. Elite Four. Wow. Okay, that's actually really something. I mean, we do have an Elite Four in base game, but like, I didn't know they had their version of the Elite Four. That's actually really cool. In the Hidden Treasure of Area 0 Part 2, the Indigo Disc, Blueberry Academy has its own Pokemon battling league called the Blueberry League, aka the BB League. Okay. Where students battle each other and climb the ranks based on their skills. The school's top 4 trainers are known as the BB League Elite Four, and they've looked up to by entire student bodies. You will receive an invitation to join the Blueberry League from Drayton, a member of the BB League Elite Four. You'll be able to take on the BB League Elite Four in a terrarium, where each biome is occupied by a different member of the Blueberry League Elite Four. This is weird to say it. But yeah, they show us most of the stuff. So this, I'm guessing this guy over here is Drayton. I think he might have a connection to one of the other, I think either the champions or the Elite Four of the past Pokemon. I have to look that up. I forgot. I'm sorry. But yeah. And flying in order to take... Okay, so this is another mini game that they're just telling us about. We're flying, where we could use Koraidon or Miraidon, and then we just fly through these rings. And yeah, this is the 2 characters. I think they're going to show us the other 2 as well. Lacey is earnest and caring. She will show you around Blueberry Academy once you arrive. Crispin enjoys cooking in red-hot battles. After club activities are finished, he often puts his cooking skills to work so that he and the other 3 members of the Elite Four can all enjoy a meal together. Okay, he goated. He's goated. Ampharos, I don't know what is this posture and what is these shoes? Oh my gosh, these designs are cool but weird at the same time. Ampharos is taciturn and keeps her cool in any situation, but underneath that ironclad exterior, she seems to really care about her friends. And she even got, I don't know, is that a pocket watch? Like, is that a watch she just has on her shoulder? I don't understand. That's just weird. I'm sorry. And yeah, the last person, Drayton. Drayton may act lackadaisical, but apparently he's a force to be reckoned with in battle. He doesn't seem to go to class often, and rumor has it he's had to repeat a year thrice already. So basically, he's a super senior. Damn. I'm not to talk bad about those, but sheesh. So yeah, let me just get to the good stuff, because they're just gonna basically just tell us about all the other stuff you can do. I want to get to Terapagos, because Terapagos is the other legendary that you'll encounter in part 2, the Indigo Disc. And this, apparently this is its normal form, but whenever I'm guessing it's in battle, will transform to this terrestrial form, which is really interesting. Let me see. It's become clear that this recently discovered mystery Pokemon is in fact the legendary Pokemon Terapagos in its normal form. It turns out that the form Terapagos was first discovered is in its terrestrial form. Apparently Terapagos is capable of taking on multiple distinct appearances. And if you could look at its shell, you can see all the types, like all the 18 types of Pokemon, like fire, water, electric, grass, etc. So I'm guessing that whenever you terrestrialize it, I'm guessing it'll take like a different form, or it may have an ability where you could terrestrialize into any type you choose. Like, and I don't mean like you have to go to that one restaurant in that city and then just change your type. I mean, like, you could choose anything in that one match. Like, I have a feeling that would be kind of broken for a Pokemon like this. But yeah, next up, I do want to get to the crazy stuff because, oh my gosh, we got some good stuff. And what I'm talking about, we gotten a reveal of 2 new Paradox Pokemon that's going to be coming out. The first one is Raging Bolt, which is supposed to be a Paradox form of Raikou. And we have Iron Crown, which is supposed to be a Paradox form of Cobalion. Now, a Raging Bolt... This is hilarious to me. What's with the long neck? I mean, I think what they're trying to do with these dogs is that they're trying to make them look like a dinosaur-like appearance. Because if you look at Walking Wake, it does look like a dinosaur in a way. So I think that's what they're trying to do with Raging Bolt as well. And I do like the name. And if I was to guess what type this Pokemon would be, I think Raging Bolt will be Electric and Dragon, which is not a bad typing. It's actually really cool. And Iron Crown would be Steel, not Steel. Yeah, actually, yes, it would be Steel and Psychic because Iron Leaves is Grass and Psychic. So I think they're going to take their other types and just remove the fighting and just put Psychic on it, which is not bad. I think this Pokemon, Iron Crown, might be a better Metagross, but we'll see, we'll see. They also show you like thumbnails of it. I don't know what is going on with Iron Crown. It's trying to have like that Xerneas type beat going on, but it does look cool. Out of these 2 right now, I like Raging Bolt. The design is really fun. Like, the design is really cool. And yeah, they also revealed something else. Mass outbreak events. Mass outbreaks are a phenomenon in which many of the same species of Pokemon appear in one location. After the release of Hidden Treasure of Area 0 Part 1, the Tail Mask, for Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, limited time mass outbreak events will begin. During these events, certain Pokemon will become more likely to appear in mass outbreaks. So, wow, that's actually really cool. The first mass outbreak event will feature Clefairy, running from Thursday, September 28th to Sunday, October 1st. So yeah, that's like months. We're gonna have to wait like months for that. While you can encounter Clefairy during your adventures in Kitakami, the setting for the Tail Mask, you normally can't find Clefairy in the Paldea region. During this event, however, you may find mass outbreaks of Clefairy there. So yeah, this is all the stuff that they're telling us. It even gives you the marks too. Okay, so they have something called the Excited mark. Okay. What is it called? Palmy the Giddy. That's funny. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I was really hoping they revealed the types for Monkey Dory, Okidoki, and Pheasantipity. Okay, I'm that flying. I need to get his name right. Like I promise you, I'm not doing this on purpose. Like, its name is weird to pronounce. But I don't think they even showed us. Did they tell us? Okay, let's learn more here. Because they did tell us a reveal date. Okay, they're not telling us. But I do know the reveal date. Apparently, the part 1 of part 1 of the Hidden Treasure Area 0 will be coming out September 13th. So make sure you guys mark that on your calendars. It comes out September 13th, which is a month away from now. So for me, I got a lot of stuff to do. I got a lot of boxes to clear out because I'm going to be catching a lot of Pokemon. And I mean a lot of Pokemon once that DLC drops. I really can't wait. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys did, leave a like, comment, subscribe. It is always appreciated. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, everybody.